this slide is about data validation. Okay, so actually data validation allows you to specify exactly what types of values a cell can contain. Like you cannot enter the any data as you wish. If the data is like not in the boundary or in the range, you cannot insert it. Okay, so data validation data type could be whole numbers, positive integers, and value from a list. So one of the most useful forms of data validation is list, which creates a drop down menu of options based on a source list that you can like specify. Okay. So now uh, here uh, let's talk about let's implement this data validation thing. Like let's say we want to use we want to create a drop down list where want to like add or give a range where this location will be added. So any further or any outside location from this range will not be acceptable. Okay, we want to build a system like this, so we can do this by data validation. In this we want uh, to add a restriction here, like in this column A, the location will be only these like selected state, right? So other than this selected state will be like not accepted. So for this we'll create a data validation. uh, so like so in this I'll select this column A to apply data validation in this column A. So here I'll go to this data tab, right? And then I'll select this data validation. Then since I want to like add a list, because I have multiple selection, right? I have multiple option to add into like my restriction list. So I'll here create a list. Then I will here in this source field is I'll insert the value. Like here I'll simply select the uh, reference, like from A2 to A8. This is a range, right? So here I simply add these like seven uh, location in my restriction list or data validation list. So I'll simply apply here, click apply. Now if I uh, for next like entries for next rows, if I want to add a location, I can add those location, selected location, right? Because I added them into in my data validation list. So this is called data validation. Okay, so this is how data validation works. And like if we want to give here any other name, like let's say Mumbai, so we'll get an actually error uh, here, because this is saying there is a data validation rule here. So we cannot insert any other state name, right, other than this selected state name. So here if we want, we can also change the like error alert message. Here let's say we want to give a warning, right? And then we want to like uh, you cannot like here stop, and then the alert title will be stop. Then the inbox in this insert text will write you cannot insert uh, this data here, right? So this is our customized error alert. If you click apply, now here if we want to, let's say ABC, let's type any random. So now here we customize successfully. Like the title is stop, and then you cannot insert this data here, right?